The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly episode of What's the Script, the very Scottish movie review podcast done in a Glaswegian accent with sweary words, impressions and slagging everybody. Nobody's off limits. I'm Craig and that's Chris. How are you, sir?
Oh, I am hunky-dory, sir. It is Friday morning and I have the weekend off. There could be experiments and debauchery, but it's Friday morning, so let's have a podcast.
I'll delve more into that later. Mr. Gain, fuck's sake, debauchery. That's the word of the week, I'll tell you. How are you doing, folks? Anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing both. But most of all, thanks to the 538 Facebook subscribers and the 368 YouTube subscribers. We welcome you all and caress you into our warm bosom on a crisp morning for a heat.
Shout out on all to the Twitters. 1,793 followers there. Oh, that's a big number, that. And where is you on TikTok here? See, there's modern technology. I'm checking this as we speak. Oh, what a world we live in.
Coming out live.
And we're up at the 961 followers there on the TikTok there. So, aye.
39 away for a grand. So many people. Aye.
Go to that at one point, and then for some reason TikTok went, no.
Not today, sir. Not today. Aye, you were getting a bit of traffic with the picture reels.
Yeah. But hey ho. Obviously, whoever's in charge of TikTok went, all right, you enjoying that 1,000 there? Well, you're going to have to start paying money if you want people to see your shit. I'm like, okay. Fuck you, man.
That's it. I mean, this is TikTok algorithm, people. I screen recorded a koala wanking and I put my own words on it, and it's got over 300,000 views. Yesterday, I done a smashing mock video of Jim White calling Michael Beale, and I put it onto video and I edited it and everything. It took me about a fucking hour, and I've got about 600 views and 9 likes. I mean, it's fucking quality, it's quality. I'll get a fucking...
There was a lassie on the TikTok. She done it. I think she was painting, right? And she was painting, it was a fucking belter of a picture, right? And like you, mate, like, I think it will fucking see 2,000 views, something like nailings, right? And she made a video about how it only got 2,000 views, right? But then she made another video where she practically had her tits out, right? And she just painted a shite picture, and it was like fucking 500,000. You're like going, oh, the perverts decide the world, people.
Aye, perverts and drama as well. I mean, when I get my boys, we get our bag lifted in Livingston, 20,000 views. You know what I mean? And then the thank you video after that, 10,000. You know, like that. Everybody, TikTok just promotes drama, promotes fucking morbid porn and the graphic shite. So I think I'll just get my nipple out later and get a couple of likes off it, you know. But enough of that shite.
See the guidelines, it's like fucking right. Oh, I'm going to pop a nipple. It'll get flagged and all that, and then I'll see something. You're going, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Aye, community guidelines breach for smoking a vape in a video, or banned for a live or something. You know what I mean? It's mental. But long story short, people, we're on TikTok. Go and check that out. It's fucking smashing. Also, a shout out to the boys over at Seismic Cinema. Listened to your Full Metal Jacket episode, as did Chris last week. Colin, each to their own, sir. Each to their own. Everybody's got their own opinion, and it's always valid. But you're wrong. Well, kid. So get them followed, get them listened to. I don't know what's coming up next, but always a pleasure, boys. Thank you to Quaint for the continuing use of the track Insincere, but they are sincere. So it's a fucking double-barreled meaning, that, you know. And Native Origins, which is going through a reband and will be with us directly. And keep tuning in to find out what I'm going to do with the merch that we've got for doing a wee competition. I'll get something up towards the end of the month, and we'll run it for November, going into Christmas and stuff like that, see what's happening. But apart from that, mate, this is viewer's choice this week.
Well, it is, and it was a doozy. It was a wee doozy. A film I'd never seen. You had never seen. I know. I'll hold back. But I thought of the film until later when we discuss it. But aye. Brigsby Bear. 2017,
Brigsby Bear. Aye. I didn't know what to expect, what to think when Anne's suggestion was pulled out the hat by yourself last week. I hadn't even done my homework on it. I thought, sounds a bit cartoony. Wasn't it a cartoon, but... And... we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't you worry, folks. But before we do, just let you know, this film was actually out in 2017. As always, we ask for our group member who suggested the movie to come onto the podcast if they wish, but Anne's no one for the camera. She shuns from the limelight. She doesn't even have a profile picture on her social medias there, in case people copy and paste it and do wicked things with it, I'd imagine. But Anne's a good egg, good long time friend of mine, former relative of mine, to be through marriage, obviously. Things. But I don't know what happens. I would hope somebody's out there flicking their bean to my picture. I don't know. The world's a fucked up place. The world's a fucked up place, mate. Do you know what I mean? There's people that get their rocks off lying under glass coffee tables while people shite on it. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there likes that. High-powered businessmen that think nothing of getting their nappies changed at the weekend by a mistress. You know what I mean? These people exist. But I did ask Anne if she could do some homework for us in the spirit of the podcast. And I asked her, I said, Anne, what is happening? 2017? What is going on? And she sent me back thus. She says, okay, so 2017 major world events for me was, first of all, the Manchester bombing at the Ariana Grande concert. Oh, that's right. She also said the Grenfell disaster followed closely afterwards. That's bad year, that, man. Bad year indeed. Robert Mugabe was deposed eventually. Harvey Weinstein and the Me Too movement was about. Catalan independence happened. And that was the world event she wrote down. Top 5 movies of the year for her. So she's not just plucked them out of obscurity, she's just picked her in there. Number 1, Death of Stalin, which she suggested before, and we'd done a review on that.
Smashing.
Number 2, one of our other reviews, and we love it, Logan. Number 3, I've not seen this, Murder on the Orient Express. I've seen the very old fucking 50s one.
Is that a Kenneth Branagh one?
Aye, 50s, 60s or something, but this one was a remake, 2017. I remember it advertised, but I've never seen it. I'd imagine it still ends the same way, you know? I'd imagine the same person still done it.
It's to the States. It's the last stop.
Aye. Is it Agatha Christie? Murder on the Orient Express?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Talk shite. Number 4.
There's one I've seen, it was like a Death in Venice or something. I think I waited pictures to see that. Something along the lines. So I'm sure it was C. Kenneth Branagh. I'm sure he redone all the films. So I'm not sure. I need to check that.
Fuck you, Ken. Greedy bastard. I will only do such films as thus. Oh, you mate. Fuck off. Do what I tell you. Number 4, Get Out. Not a fan. And number 5, Thor Ragnarok, with Train Spotting 2, a close runner-up for 5th place as well. So, good films, man.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Song-wise, I'm sure Ed Sheeran dominated that year. I fucking did, man. 4 and 5 songs in the charts at one time. He's fucking thick. Who do you think you are? Rihanna? Fuck's sake. So she said in amongst that was Castles and Shape of You. Justin Bieber had Despacito, which was everyone and everywhere, and was funny having all the Scottish trying to sing in Spanish. That's right. I just make up my own words to it. Tra little lipito. Fucking Walk on Water by Eminem and Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Like that song. Good few songs of that album, Harry Styles, I like. You didn't want to admit it you liked it, but as long as you're not watching the video of him in fucking skirts and flares and women's trousers and that, it's all right. And that's when Anne says she realised that he could actually sing. He could. Just no live. Listen to him live on YouTube.
I will not. I'm not going to a fucking Harry Styles concert with you. You keep asking. Look at that, try to pose it as a fucking expedition there. I'll just watch him live. Watch him live.
I bought that dress for a reason. It's not going to waste. It's coming off the hanger, I'm telling you. It's this year or nothing. She said there was a lot of celebrity deaths, with losing both the legends of Chuck Berry and Fats Domino in the space of a few months. Fuck me. Mm-hmm. Fats Domino lived to 2017. Fuck's sake, man. And from TV and film, losing Roger Moore, Bill Paxton, and the original TV Batman, Mr. Adam West. Holy horseman, you're Batman.
The world took phase, mate. The world took phase again.
Aye. I still think 2014's my worst year ever, but I've done that a few times now.
Aye.
Rick Mail, Robin Williams. So Anne says, for this movie, I asked her as well, why this film, Anne? Why this film that we have never heard of?
Is that you, Jim, again?
Aye, because I'm like, we always say it, why'd you pick this film? So she says, for this movie, if you went in blind like I did with no context and to be surprised by it, not knowing the cast, not knowing what happened, as I'm a firm believer that nowadays trailers give away too much, we agree. And for the fact I've never saw a movie with an even similar take, I would give it a solid 8.5, regardless of the fact it's a Marmite movie. So I've divulged a mark very early there, but 8.5 seems extremely fair. Why this movie is simply for the same reasons above. It's been 8 years since I saw it, and it's still like a movie I talk about because of its individuality. I saw the trailer after the fact, and I genuinely believe I would have chosen not to watch this at the cinema if I'd saw the trailer. I get that, by the way, because the trailer is a bit shite. It doesn't tell you.
Yeah, anyway.
It really doesn't, doesn't it?
No? The way fucking trailers used to be.
Mm-hmm. And I did ask her for her celebrity death match later that we'll get to, but she says, I don't know what celebrity death matches are. Thanks for keeping tabs on the fucking pod, man. I hope that's enough info and that helps. I'm not a fan of the camera, as you're well aware, and I'd also be at work anyway, but thank you for the offer of coming on. Enjoy. You never know, maybe you will both have totally opposite opinions, not only from me, but maybe from each other. But I guess that's the point of all having a difference of opinion. Yeah, you're quite correct, Anne. Thanks for your information.
Yes.
And that was her take on 2017, mate.
Yes, definitely. But before we even jump into the film, mate, what have you been watching this weather?
Oh, my pupil pleasures. Is that what you're asking me?
Your ocular delights.
Iris investigations.
Yes, your eye candy.
The blinking binges. Well, like everybody on the planet that in our wee world was doing, I think I was first, mate. I was first to watch Monster, the Ed Gein story. it had no sooner dropped, and then I had burst it that full day, and I watched it, and it was not as it wasn't really what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a wee bit more along the lines of the Dahmer one, a wee bit more like real and documentary, but it was a bit of theatre in it. It was there was a lot of flashbacks, a lot of get into his heat, and then at the end, it
Mm.
was. I think the thing it done a bit wrong was that it glamorized him at the end. It made him out to be a hero, but a hero to the ranking of people, getting
Aye.
clapped to death. And then his ma, who was a bad bastard to him, waiting on him all smiles and all that. And well done, you've made something of yourself, son, and all that. But for the most part, it got a 9 out of 10 for me because I fucking loved it.
Mm.
But I think having learned after you to read back on him after we done Psycho, I knew more about him, so I understood it. I understood what was real, what wasn't real, and I thoroughly
Aye.
enjoyed it. I watched Play Dirty, which was the new Mark Wahlberg drop. That's funny. It's a funny, good time. It's good action in it. I like it. Below Deck Series 2, continuing with that. I watched an old classic, Rain Man, which is just, don't need any explanation, absolutely brilliant. But I hate Tom Cruise's character in it. I was telling you that. The character he plays, Charlie Babbitt, he's a dick. He's just a
Aye.
dick. Do you know what I mean? Keeps going like people, hey, 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 oh, fuck you, mate, I'll break your fucking fingers. Obviously, off the back of Anne's suggestion, we watched this week's film, Brigsby Bear. I've started rewatching Wednesday, Series 1, so I can watch Series 2. So I don't mind Wednesday. I think it's a very well shot show, and it's quite good. And last night I watched the Simpsons movie, but that's all I've watched this last week. Been quite busy, and it's been like scrolling of social media and news reports, waiting on announcements of Rangers' new manager. So that's been taking up a lot of time. But that was me, mate. What about yourself? What have you been binging?
Oh, me, I'm everywhere and nowhere, man. Again, everywhere and nowhere. I watched a B movie called Primitive War. And a wee quick synopsis there. It is soldiers in Vietnam are tasked with going to find a missing Green Beret squad. And when they get to the location, there's dinosaurs. Enough said. There's also Russians with some mad machine that's going to end the world unless they stop it. But hey, hey, hey. I remember the 90s going to the fucking video shop and getting films like Jack Frost where it was a fucking killer snowman. I am there for B movies. Some of them are good, some of them are fucking hoaching. Like that, mind that one I sent, what was it, Spiders? The
Oh,
fucking.
fucking hell, man. That was fucking terrible. Terrible. That big spider on the house at the end. No, that, oh, fuck.
Oh, so good, man. Oh, so good. So good at shite. Um, I watched The Toxic Avenger, I know, and it's fucking off the wall mental, but yeah, whatever. Watch it. I watched the one with fucking what's his name again? Butler. Him, it's in Elvis and that. Austin Butler, is that his name?
Austin.
Uh,
Austin!
caught, st- caught stealing. And I enjoyed it. Actually, it reminded me of Lucky Number 11. So,
All right,
when you get
aye.
a chance to watch that, give that a watch. I watched another film called The Astronaut. It's a kind of
Aye,
horror
that cow. What's her name?
Cara, something I'm sure it's Amy Cara or something along those lines. But it's it was semi alright up until the ending. I thought the ending was a bit fucking. It's a different ending, but hey, watch it. I watched another one called Afterburn. That's got Davy Baptista in it, and it's a bit mental. It's a bit fucking.
A David Bautista film. Aye.
Aye, no, I mean it's. Eh. Like you, I also watched Play Dirty, which I thought was alright as well. Know what I mean? Bit of Shane
Anyway,
Black, bit of heist stuff.
the humour was fucking cracking on it.
Aye,
See, they're a
that's it.
Stephen man. Try to do a heist, fucking Stephen drunk. Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Um, like you watched some Ed Gein. I think I'm up to episode 5, maybe. Or I've watched 5 episodes, something along the lines. And yesterday, I watched Mr. McConaughey on the Lost Bus, and it was all right, all right, all right. Hey!
No, how was it? Was it good?
I liked it, mate. It's,
That's on my list.
it's a true story about the Paradise Fires, if anybody remembers them. He's a bus driver. He's the only empty bus to be able to go and pick up school wains. And then, because the communications are down, it ends up that the whole town's to be abandoned. So it's like a fight against a fire that, hey, watch it. You like it. It's a disaster.
Man. And whose bus?
It's a disaster film. No, I mean, it's fucking. I don't know how true it's tied to the real story, but it's one of them. You're like, oh, I hope they make it. Oh no! And the special effects of the fire, I thought were fucking smashing and all. So, I recommend it. Sure, it's on Apple TV. I'm sure I watched it. Apple TV.
Just reminded me, Matthew McConaughey there. I actually watched Contact during the week, which I forgot to write down as well. And that's 1997, Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey. And it's the first time I've really noticed McConaughey looking a bit younger than he looks today. Because I think it's just because of his guy liner on in that film. So if you go back and watch Contact, because you've probably not seen it in about 30 years, go back, well, 25 years, go back and watch it and you'll see and you'll be like, aye, why you might have been Spinal Tap, mate? What are you doing?
But that was my ocular delights, sir. That was my ocular delights.
An extremely mixed bag there, sir.
Oh, it was everywhere and nowhere, like I said.
We're everywhere and nowhere, baby.
Like you, mate, I also watched Brigsby Bear. That was recommended. Watched that yesterday before I watched The Lost Bus. And I fair enjoyed it.
Oh, by the way, it's smashing. Over the past 6 seasons, we have noticed that the more obscure the film, the less kind of traction we get at it, because people generally don't want to tune in for something they're not familiar with or have you seen. So this might be one of them, but I would, before we tell you the synopsis, not that jazz, I think Chris will agree with me, find this film and watch it. In blind, don't read up on it, just get it, watch it. As Anne said, she's seen it without seeing the trailer. Don't watch the trailer. Just, it's great, and we'll tell you why as we go along, but I'll give you a quick synopsis, right? James grows obsessed with Brigsby Bear's Adventures, a children's show. After learning that it has ended, he decides to make a movie to finish the storyline with help from his friends and family. I would not watch that film on that synopsis.
Aye.
As they tell you the mere interesting facts about this fucking film, and we will get to those facts as we go.
Aye.
But Chris, tell us a wee bit about directors and who stars in it and all that jazz.
Yes. Well, director we have Dave McCary. I'm sure that's what you say his name there, or McCary. And as cast goes, Kyle Mooney, Mark Hamill, Greg Kinnear, Andy Samberg, Claire Danes, Beck Bennett, Micheala Watkins, Matt Walsh, Alexa Demie, Ryan Simpkins, Chance Crimin, George Lendeborg Jr. It was, I mean, and see that cast. I mean, I recognise a few of the people, know a few of the people, and I thought this would have been like some form of comedy.
Aye, definitely. Obviously, the one that screams out to everybody's Mark Hamill, right? Luke Skywalker. You're like, oh, fucking hell, how have I not heard of this movie? And he's in it. For all he's in it. But the interesting thing, me and you both found out about this movie, right, is we couldn't find a budget for it. Couldn't we know?
Nope. It only states on the interwebs that Sony donated $5 million to it.
Towards
Which
production.
is, aye. So it's a curious thing.
Aye. Much like
Know what I
we'll
mean?
probably explain, get into the film when they're trying to make the movie and all that, this movie looks as if it was fucking made at the back of a garage. Half the
Aye.
time, so it's just a lot of dialogue and shaky camera and all that. But listen, that doesn't take away from it. Now, budget-wise, we couldn't get the exact numbers, but it was donated to Sony Movies, man. So, but it only made $700,000
Aye.
worldwide.
That's it, because there's the whole thing. All these big films nowadays. What are you talking, like 200 million and all that budget wise and all that shit, and then the advertisement goes with it, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a slow
So,
Tuesday.
so I dare say the advertisement for this was probably nil pois. So that might have something to do with, I don't know, making the amount of money.
I think it was only really shown independent film theatres like in Canada to start with,
Aye,
and I don't even know if it made it over the border to America or over here. I doubt it very much because it was shown at festivals and all that, wasn't
aye. The Cannes Festival, which I've got an issue with Cannes. That's the one where fucking there was a 10-minute standing ovation for this film and all that shit, and you go, Wisda, have you 10-minute standing ovation? Mm. Don't
it? A
get me wrong,
film
it's
about
also it does come away with good films and all, know what I mean? But the good films never get the standing ovation.
the Cannes Best Picture Award, a stunning, heartwarming film about a well-fired clay brick against the elements over a
The
century.
life and times of a fucking pita bread.
Jacques Ple is the grumpy man. You know what I mean? Shite. But so IMDb's got it sitting at a very respectable 7.3 out of 10, and the Rotten Tomato score, even better than that, is 83% out of 100%. That's fucking.
And
I'm on board with that shit.
yes, and with that as well, the audience score is also up there. That's in the 80s as well.
Ah,
So
ah.
seems like the thing, anybody that's watched it likes it. So
Because no doubt you're going in, you're happening upon it, or you've been recommended it, and you're going in blind. So I would definitely implore you to get in blind. Don't watch the trailer and say, I want to know what these two cunts are talking about. The trailer doesn't do it justice here, just like that synopsis. It really doesn't. Because you
yep.
text me last night, I hadn't seen it yet. You text me last night and goes like that. Just started watching Brigsby Bear. I was not expecting that opening. I was like, hmm.
Aye, and then even once it was finished, I went, "That's me done." I had no fucking idea of what this film was.
Aye.
So, I mean,
In a good way. In a good way.
oh aye,
We were talking about it, the premiere of this movie. So here we go. Following the world premiere at the Sundance Film Festival in 2017 at the Eccles Theatre during a Q&A. So that's where it was premiered. The Sundance Film Festival in the Eccles Theatre. You know what I mean? It was the Leicester Square. You know what I mean? It wasn't a red carpet material. During the Q&A, the cast were asked what attracted them to the project. So Mark Hamill, who you might be surprised is in this film, he talked about how much he liked the script and the originality of the story, but also joked. Also, I actually had lines, that's always a bonus for me. And that was a pure dig at the fact that it was in Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I never get
aye,
any fucking words to say. So that was,
aye. Just stared at the camera like a fucking a confused hobo. You know what
act with your eyes, Mark, act with your eyes.
I mean? Aye.
Aye.
Oh, Pearson. Aye.
It also says the
Well,
idea for this film was first conceived at Thurgood Marshall Middle School among Kyle Mooney and his pals.
yes.
Fucking
Aye, because it turns out that Mooney, who stars in the film, Costello, the writer, and McCary, the director, were all friends since middle school. So there you go, conceived in there. But the film itself, as well, was also inspired by 5 films. And some of the films, I definitely can see it through the film. So Elf was an inspiration. Being There, The Adventures of Prayer Bear, E.T., and Freshman Year. So as as we talk, I can see. Well, the main character, James. You know what I mean? He's very like fucking elf and elf. You know what I mean? Just like a
innocent.
childlike fucking
Aye.
innocent to the world, shall we say? You know what I mean?
Aye.
So that's what I got the connection with that.
Aye, definitely. See how when they at the very end and all that. Oh, well, I'll come to it when we talk about best bits, right? I'll not spoil that bit for us now. Aye, you're right, mate. It's very childlike. As I said to you last night, in a moment of epiphany, it was like the Truman Show, but to get let out.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
To get on with it. So
Aye.
that's the way I seen it. But it was mental, absolutely mental, man. It's aye. The fake hockey high scene was directed by Jorma Taccone and Tim Heidecker, who cameos as Coach Brad. Don't know why I wrote that down. That's a useless piece of shite fucking trivia for you there. Unless you watch it, that means fuck all to the end
Aye.
because I don't even know who the people
But
are.
aye. But aye. I'll just start. I'll just start by saying, mate. Look, I text you. I was not expecting how this film fucking starts, and I mean, again, obviously, people might not have seen this. The film opens to this guy watching like a cartoon show, see, like a child's program, and he's in a fucking bunker with his mom and dad, and then it turns out that he's been snatched as a child and raised with these two mad bastards. And I was like, instantly going, I was expecting like something just fucking pure off the wall. You know what I mean? No, what was that? See, like Napoleon Dynamite? That's what I was expecting with this film.
Right. Right. Aye, it's like everybody saved up their pocket money and made a film, and this was going
Aye.
to be it. You know what I mean? I didn't get it, mate. See, you said that, and then I started watching it, and I thought you meant when he went to his bed, with a wee happy pleasure to himself to that poster on the back of his door. I thought, that must be what he means there about the start of the film, but it wasn't, because you're right. Very soon after that, FBI fucking break him out, blanket him, take him away, and all that. You're like, what
Aye.
the fuck just happened here, man?
Right, it's a fucking, mate, it's like you says, mate. It's dark but very light, and it's fucking.
It's
See
loud,
the
but so
subject.
quiet.
Aye, I know.
Warm.
So sounding like a real critic there with a fucking a fag fault, all that. Yes, I find it shallow and pedantic.
I know, fucking toilet Kleenex, toilet paper, soft, strong, incredibly long.
Quilted
Eh,
for your pleasure.
so as it's you're taken right aback. You're like, by the way, you've got my attention for the rest of this
Aye.
film, and the film itself is only 1 hour 30 odds long, so it's the perfect amount of time as movies go for a watching without going for a pish kind of thing. But it's really good. It grabs your attention right away. You're like, oh, this isn't what I was expecting. So that's you.
Aye.
You're right in.
Aye, definitely, man. Aye, because it's like fucking. What I was saying, it's like say the subject matter. Eh, because I know, like, you've heard this shit like this, right? Fucking obviously Wayne's getting snatched and raised, fucking whatever and all that. Know what I mean? I mean, there's people out there. I think that's what's happened to fucking Madeline McCann, but you never actually like considered. Like, I never really thought about the effects yet. Know what I mean? Going, how would this person react after coming out and all that? Like, oh, that's your real mom and dad and all that. And you're going, you would just expect, all right, aye, cool. Fucking, I'm with yous now. Like, know what I mean? You just don't think about it. Fucking
I
nuts.
will exactly. He only knows what he's been told. So, in a kind of bigger kind of way, it would probably be like the people in North Korea. They fucking probably don't know that what's the script exists, which is fucking.
Oh,
Oh,
but they do.
hey,
I
we
mean,
got the message over the wall.
aye, every house in North Korea has a painting of the leader on the wall. See, like beside it, what's the script?
I actually teach classes about us. It's part of the curricula. Um, so this wee boy, we don't know what age he was when he was taken. I don't think we do anyway. I don't remember.
Oh,
No,
right for
it's
buff.
told
Snatched at the
right for
hospital.
birth. Well, he must have been fucking there a good while because he's no a young man. He's
Mm.
got the
20,
permanent midnight shirt. He's like Ryan Giggs in a fucking wet Monday. That fucking face.
I believe he's 27 by the time he's rescued.
Is he? Aye.
Mhm.
Fuck's sake, man.
Aye. So, raised with these people in a bunker for 27 years. And obviously told he can't go outside because the air's poisonous and it'll kill him and all that shit. All the while his only source of entertainment, shall we say, has been a show called Brigsby Bear that his
Which is
captor created,
aye.
which
And do
is
you know
fucking sinister.
a cracking bit of trivia and a cracking bit of writing by Mooney. The villain in Brigsby Bear is called the Sun Snatcher. So it's like a big moon with a face on it called the Sun Snatcher. You're like, no bother. But that's very much likely a hint at the fact that Mark Hamill is a sun snatcher because he snatched somebody else's son. I'm like, that's fucking genius, by the way. Perverse, very fucking perverse, but genius.
Perverse.
The answer was there all along, my son. Know what I mean?
Read the clues. Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
What did the screen box plays? This film received a PG-13 rating for its theatrical release, but was labelled not rated when it was eventually released on Blu-ray and DVD. So that's quite good. This is on Blu-ray. I enjoy a Blu-ray, as does yourself.
Blu-ray daft.
Aye. Funny it's not got a rating. Do you understand that?
Because it's very much. Because I don't know. It's curious because the only thing it could really get the rating through would be the party. Know what I mean? Even then, it's a curious thing that.
There's a few swear words in it. There's no any F-bombs, I don't think, but
there's no really any graphic fucking violence in it either. No, the only thing you can maybe grasp it is when he goes to the party and there's like booze and pills, you know what I mean? But
it's more a psychological take on the dark side of this, isn't it, I suppose? But for it not even have a rating, I thought if it was, it would be a U. But there we go. It's just a bit of trivia.
Aye. It's a very satirical look with the old subject matter on it. And it's fucking, I mean, because it is fucking, like we already says, it is quite dark. You're talking about a guy that's been snatched, pay buff, back out in the world at 27 with his real family and all that, and still obviously brainwashed with what his captor's done, know what I mean? So, I mean, you'd be expecting like piano music and fucking like don't get me wrong, it is quite fucking emotionally charged at bits in this film, know what I mean? But the fact that it's like it's again brilliant again, like fucking they can have a laugh with it because he's obsessed with this TV show, know what I mean? And the shit is like a serious thing, but he talks still like a child about this TV show, and it's funny. Know what I mean? So you're like,
it is. And the thing is, it takes him the length of the film to kind of get anywhere near like properly integrated into the real world. Because they say to him, like they try to tell him in no uncertain terms, softly as they can, that this show isn't real, it's fake. But he's, as much as you think you're watching it and he's not getting this, he is getting it. He's like, it's no fake to me. It was real to me. I'm invested in this fucking show. So much so that when it shows you at the start watching his VHS tapes, they're all grainy and all that because he's obviously watched them a million times and he's sitting mouthing the lines that are coming out. So it's all he's ever watched because his real dad takes him to the cinema and all that, doesn't he? And shows him a television. And he's like, there are other shows.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's totally like brainwashed. Know what I mean? Even to the point like there's parts that he thinks that there's like fan forums out there about Brigsby Bear and all that, and again turns out it was just the kidnappers talking to him. Know what I mean? So his whole life has been a fucking lie. Know what I mean? No pals, no nothing. But it was like, well, the way I looked at it anyway. See, for him to let go his past life and all that, and then move into his new one, he had to make this film. So like, Brigsby Bear had to be finished for him to carry on, know what I mean? And you're like that. Oh, the boy gets
Aye.
it.
Judging by the reaction of the Premier, I think you'd have to make a follow up to it because everybody loved it. You know what I mean? I
Aye,
wasn't
it's
expecting
fucking.
it to look as fucking shite when they all went to the pictures to see it, but I suppose that's part of the charm of it and all that kind of stuff. Did you notice that the videotape that he takes out when he watches it, when it says on it,
No.
because his captain must have taped there a film because it was Little Miss Broadway, which was a film by Shirley Temple. You see it, you pause it, it says Little Miss Broadway. So he must have taped there that to fucking make an
There you
episode.
go.
That was
What I was saying, I was expecting this to be like a fucking, she just like a wee a cult like comedy film. Know what I mean? Because like see the like, Mooney and all that, like they're all Saturday Night Live fucking people. Know what I mean? So you're like that. This is like this should be a comedy then, huh?
aye. I mean, for all intents and purposes, when I quickly scanned Google pictures of this before we started doing it, I thought that was Andy Samberg. Do you know what I
Aye.
mean? And then you realise that Andy Samberg's fucking hardly in it, but he is one of the main fucking people in the production and writing of it and
Mm.
all that. And we've got a lot of time for Andy Samberg, haven't we? We like a bit of Brooklyn.
Yeah. No, no.
I like your Hotel Transylvania where it ends, and he's obviously Johnny. Nah, it's good, man.
I remember one of his first films and all. I think it was called fucking Hot Rod or something like that. And he's a fucking stuntman in a wee tune. What fuck?
Aye,
But
keep threatening
I
to
was
watch that.
just when I was fucking clocked the cast and was like that, because even like the guy who plays James's dad, he's
Yeah.
iron funny shit. I know what I mean?
Aye,
Fucking so you're going. Right, there's sort of funny like even Greg Kinnear. Know what I mean? He does the comedy shit. I know, but I was again. That's why I texted you right away, and I went. I was not expecting this.
aye.
Fucking, like,
Well,
I had to tell somebody.
if you don't know who plays his dad, people, it's Matt Walsh, and that's one of the actors' names you get, and you're like, who the fuck's that? And then you see his face, you go, oh right, aye, aye. And the same with Greg Kinnear, who I always think of as this in Anchorman 2. He's the fucking
I just
Veronica's.
the psychologist star, boyfriend.
Aye.
Uh,
You knew I was going to hit you there, didn't you? Stop reading my mind. Aye, it's fucking great.
uh,
So he
but
plays
it's
Detective
fucking
Vogel, and excuse me, it's quite funny because he gravitates towards James in the film, and he states that he played Prospero in a high school production of Shakespeare's The Tempest. Kyle Mooney, in real life, actually played Prospero in a high school production of The Tempest, for which he won the school's Best Actor award. So a wee pluck for real life into the
is
storyline,
it?
which was quite clever.
Aye, it's aye. It's probably aye, mate. One of my favorite bits of the film is fucking the detective man. It's fucking it's like I know we've said that oh it's fucking expecting this to be funny. There is bits that are funny. Know what I mean? Like it's fucking it's kind of like a black comedy for a lack of a fucking better description. But it's
Aye.
aye. Again, mate, this fucking the whole kidnapping, a fucking Wayne and all that. It should have been like a serious drama. Know what I mean? And they've went another way with it, and it works. Know what I mean?
I don't give
Well,
a
for
thing
me
if
anyway.
Guillermo del Toro makes this film. It's a different opening. The FBI coming in to get, they're going to be casualties, you know what I mean? A bit more sinister.
Aye.
But we've got to geese, obviously, as always, our best bits and our quotes and stuff like that. But it's a hard film to explain to somebody. It's one of the ones, just listen, just watch this. You've got the idea what this film's going to be about. Just watch it. You'll like it. Bit like Swiss Army thing, me, I know. When I got that,
Aye,
I was
Swiss
like,
Army man.
fuck.
That's genuinely I was going to say that you. This is what it was like. Fucking soon you watch that, you go, oh yeah.
Aye. What? Aye, you're getting. It's calling on you to open emotions that you don't understand why. You're like, what's this film asking of me? You know what I mean? I know
Aye.
that sounds awfully
That's
fucking pretentious, but you find
aye.
yourself smiling and then you lump your throat the next minute and you're like, how? Man, fuck's sake.
That's it.
Oh, well done.
It's fucking the kind of toys with you without sounding pure wanky. Because you're like that, you go, I want to laugh. This is ridiculous. And then it's like you were saying and all that fucking you were thinking that some normie was gonna kinda fuck him out, know what I mean? And you didn't want that to happen.
Aye.
So know
I
what I
was
mean?
waiting for somebody taking advantage of his innocence and it never
Aye.
happened. And I was like, I'm so glad. There's usually that wee bit in the film where the bully fucking takes a piss, but then the bully gets his own, or the bully says, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But it didn't need that and it didn't get it, and I'm glad it never. It was
Aye.
on the whole part a wholesome movie for something that was born out of
Darkness.
unwholesome. Aye. So off of that, mate, what are some of your best bits?
Well, it's got to be the detective. See when he gets the detective to start playing the wizard. It tickled me so much, man. Like fucking I mean he's a detective. You know what I mean? He's not supposed to be doing this shit. But he's fucking reading the lines as a wizard and all that, and he's got your mom dad's no in it, you know. The other away. One's away playing golf, the other one's at work, right, cool. And he does the scene and then automatically becomes a mad fuck a pure dame, didn't he? No, I can do it again. I can go another way with it. What?
Aye, so good, so good. It's actually James's innocence that reawakens his passion for acting because he asks him a simple question: "Why did you stop?" And he goes, "But I, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I stopped. I just became a police." And at that minute, he's like, "Fucking, I lost my dinosaur." You know what I mean? For want
He
of a
does
better
that,
word,
mate.
it's
But
great,
he's even
man.
in a robot. Right, we'll go again. Right, go. He's like, I'm not ready yet.
Nice,
What are you
because
talking about, you funny?
fucking brilliant,
Oh,
man.
it's fucking hilarious, man. Hilarious. Uh,
Um, I'll say one about the detective I know. The way he just turns up at the house with evidence. Because he knows what he's like, look, so I've got you a couple of things here and all that. I've got fucking Brigsby Bear's head that's got a fucking
uh,
tape player in it and all that. And then, oh, the staff of righteousness. Good weight to it. So it's fucking good, man. So
I
you're
know.
laughing there and you're kind of parking the seriousness. This detective's fucking stealing evidence to get to the, not a suspect, but the victim in a fucking
Aye.
heinous crime. You know what I mean? It's fucking to make
Is
a
it?
film because they told him he was good at acting. It's fucking funny, man.
Because the dad comes out and on, he goes, do you think this is helpful in the process? And he's like, then he's like, kind of like, bro, I shouldn't really be doing this.
It's funny as fuck,
Fucking
man.
brilliant, man. Oh, mate.
Do you know what's funny? Just get off cuff here, right? You said at the start that he needed to make this film for closure. Why does Claire Danes, the psychologist, no realise that? Why is she not pushing for that? Why is she not telling everybody that?
I don't know. I think that's what
Mm.
the kind of realization is. I know. See for the family sort of thing. Because then they eventually start helping them to make it. You know what I mean? That's part of who you are. And we'll embrace that side of you sort of thing. You know what I mean? But
It's almost as if
aye,
the dad realises that when he loses his rag in the therapy session, he was bang at order, isn't it?
aye, that's it. Aye, 'cause that was one of my favourite scenes in Aussie after that because it's the whole getting doing the fucking right. We're sending him to a facility where they can just fucking they'll take care of this and then we'll get them fucking like a clean slate and all that. And then obviously the pals send the movie through the laptop and all that. And then the daughter shows them it and they're all sitting watching it. That's when they kind of realise, oh, he's fucking, this is part of him, know what I mean? It makes him happy and all that shit. And you're sitting there like that.
It's your boy, man. Just help your boy. You
Aye.
know what I mean?
You're the Wayne greeting.
You know what I thought was fucking hilarious? One of my favourite, it's not even a scene, it's just a bit in a scene, is when, before the police is on side, he's talking to the detective Kinnear. And he tries to bribe him with about fucking £1.27. He says, what about if I just leave that here and maybe turn away? You trying to, I can't take that. You trying to bribe me? No, not at all. It's fucking about £1.20, man.
I can't accept that. I'll just take it back.
You're giving up what does it say? You're giving up a fortune here. So then he doesn't understand the price of the value of a coin, you know what I mean?
Aye, that is mate. And mate, see another bit, mate, right? It's fucking it's supposed to be dark and serious, but I was fucking nutting myself, man. See when obviously the film's done on that and he goes to see Mark Hamill. Obviously the fucking original kidnapper, and he goes to the jail. he needs him to do the voices for the film. And he walks in, he's got, I've just got one thing to ask you. And Mark Hamill just goes, I suppose you would, and just started going, I remember the day she snatched you for the hospital and brought you home, and I was like, kind of like, oh, what's going on? And then I went, oh, I just seen you, and then I need you to do the voices.
I really don't want to know fucking it about that.
Oh, fucking
what a normal person would. Aye, that's good.
Mate,
and then without
tickled,
missing a fucking beat, Mark Hamill doesn't even say "I know," or that might be the wrong idea. He just picks the thing up because into mad theatricals, didn't he?
Mate, it was fucking funny, man. Oh, amazing. Just because you're like, you're going, what was your reasons for doing it? You know what I mean? Because you never really get that, because like, the two kidnappers, they get lifted at the start and you really don't see them again. You know what I mean?
Again,
so he's like, it's just, mate, see the. It's just fucking because you never really get told the reason why they done it, and it was just that there you're kind of finding it, and like that's what I'm saying. How this film's fucking different. That'd be giving it a major fucking like it'd be fucking there'd be dark fucking music, fucking he'd be fucking greeting and all that. Why? And it's just fucking instantly cut off. Like he's a toddler. But I need you to do the voices. It's fucking brilliant, man.
aye, so good, man. Other thing, the party, his first ever party. His sister takes him to hang with her her friends who are a lot younger than him. And obviously, one lassie gravitates towards him, takes him into the room, lets him feel her boob, and puts her hand in his trousers, but he obviously shites it, doesn't he?
So when he runs at the party and he looks up and it's obviously the sun snatcher, mate, fucking tackled. How can you be this smashed?
It doesn't question anything. Would you like a beer? I will take a beer. Doesn't know it's alcohol. And then passing about pills, one of these. Aye, okay. Because why would you give me anything I would question? Do you know what I mean? He just takes it. But obviously he's getting high and drunk. But again, it doesn't make it a drama. It doesn't make him like be ill with it. And his sister getting into bother and all that shit. It doesn't make it dark in that way, which is quite good. He just has a merry old time. And then his sister says to him, man, you stop fucking hanging about my friends. You're old. Hello?
Aye. That's what I mean. Like, even the relationship with Ato through the film, it kind of fucking. Obviously, they go camping to film and finish the film and all that, know what I mean? And that kind of comes together instead of the usual fucking drama, so to speak, know what I mean? And then, aye. But again, even like at the party, I know, because you feel conflicted, because you're like, effectively, he's a man child. And you're like, you shouldn't be giving him that. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Because I'm guessing it's Eckies they gave him. Know what I mean?
It's the only thing I thought of, man.
But yeah, there's the other fucking it's very fleeting, but see when he's in that facility with Andy Samberg, and he's always a blind guy, and he's like, "Hey, I'm escaping here. How are you escaping?" So it's a very complicated plan, and next thing a fucking telly comes through the window. Just fucking killing myself again, man. Oh fuck's sake!
There's a wee bit of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest about that bit of the film,
Aye.
and I suppose thinking back on it now, that is potentially the darkest bit because his own family have put him in there under
Aye.
the advice of fucking Claire Danes again, and you're like, oh no, what are you doing that for fuck's sake? But it doesn't last very long, and again, it's ended by a comedic bit because they come to get him out. They're going to get him out, but he's escaped. Hey, we're
Aye.
coming to get you now. How are you here? I mean, you're like, oh,
Aye.
I'm going to hunt myself
I
back
see.
in to get back out.
That's what it's like. That's what the fucking see. Like I was saying, like it's a pure emotionally fucking charged that bit because it's like the pure acceptance. Like, right, we're in the ring. We've put him in there, but that's fucking that's practically who he is. Know what I mean? You're like, oh no, the boy.
Aye. It's heartwarming when he's there. Just, you're my son. No, that, know what I mean? You're like, fuck.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye. Oh, that's
Welcome aboard, Daddy.
aye.
There's,
Fucking
there's a wee bit in a scene somewhere where he's talking to his pals and his sister and that, and they talk about music, and he says, "Aye, let's listen to the Beatles." The what? The Beatles? Talking about? You mean the Beatles? No, the Beatles. They're Beatles. They're a real band, and he puts on this fucking mad music. Obviously, he's fake Daz made up. I was expecting it to be the Beatles, but it's no.
I know,
I mean,
mate. That's what I thought about, mate. It's fucking that's what's so fucking sinister about it. It's his whole reality has been distorted by this cunt, and you're laughing at it. No, I mean, it's so ridiculous. They're just fucking. Oh,
you know what I was waiting and happening in this movie, and it never happened, and I'm glad it never. Right? It wasn't until now they set up the explosion take, and
mm,
it's fucking huge. That made me think, what was Mark Hamill training him today, because he had to do like pure physics and maths and all that.
aye.
And he was, so I thought he was like preparing him to design a fucking bomb or something like that.
Mm,
But it never came to that. Something more
yeah,
sinister, if you know what I mean.
aye, aye. Um, well, last scene for me, mate, and it's the very end because it's like kind of confirmed what I've already said that you had to make the film to say goodbye to that sort of fucking part of him, know what I mean? And it's obviously once the film ends and fucking Brigsby Bear still in there, and he just gives him a nod, and then it's a nod back, and he disappears, and you go, oh, oh, that's I like
No,
that.
no,
Know what I
no,
mean?
that hurts.
He's there with his fucking pals and his family and all that, and you're going, oh, that's it. That's it. This is the new beginning. Kudos to you, sir.
It was fucking. I didn't expect it to nod back. Do you know what I
Aye.
mean? And it did. And I was like, oh, oh.
That's a crying wink.
And there's something dead innocent and lovable about the fact he can't even watch his own premiere. He's in the toilet the whole film,
Mm.
vomiting and nervous, and wants people to like it and all that. And by all accounts, everybody does. He gets a standing ovation, as you say,
Eh.
nod. The nod for his fucking for Brigsby. That's mental, man.
Aye.
Any other scenes, mate?
No, mate, I've just got my lines ready now.
Here's
That's,
one. Here's a line.
well, it's, it's again, you might miss it, but it's when somebody's watching a Brigsby Bear episode, and it's just Brigsby Bear's advice, and he goes, "I remember, if you're feeling romantic emotions, only touch your penis twice a day."
Aye. And then you think about that and you think, fuck, that's Mark Hamill telling him He's only has 2 links a day because he's
I
fucking
know.
made the program. You know what I mean? You're like, oh Jesus Christ, he's getting parental advice through a fucking made up cartoon show.
Mate, again,
There's,
so sinister.
aye, fucking right. There's poignant lines by James and all because they're innocent. Do you know what I mean? And it says everybody says they're trying to help me, but nobody can find me the new episode of Brigsby. Everybody's just sitting there thinking, isn't he fucking? It's not a show, but
Aye.
he needs that next episode, and he doesn't understand why it's no real, why it's no draft and all that. And you're like, fucking hell. So
Aye.
you're like,
Aye.
that's right. He was a character. He's been brainwashed into this mental man.
Another one. It's all at the party. Have you ever been with a girl? Mm-hmm. On the internet. Fucking. Oh, so fucking daft, man. Oh. Right. Well, one I've already said, I know. Big sun snatcher when he's at the party. How can you be this smashed?
He's at the party annoyed, doesn't he know how to talk to people? And he's like, he just says to the group of guys, "Hi, I'm James. I really like your clothes." I mean, what did he just fucking say to us?
Oh, oh mate. There's one and all. Fucking his sister walks in on him and he's got the Brigsby Bear helmet on. And he goes, "Oh, sorry, it's me, James. Not a real bear."
Then obviously the line he learns at the party and he uses throughout is dope as shit.
Aye. Fucking forevermore, isn't it? Fucking.
Yeah, Dad, I think that would be dope as shit.
Uh,
Okay, all right, smashing. Anyway,
After the explosion, you get interviewed by the police. I'm sorry to you, and I'm very sorry to America. Uh,
I forgot to touch on the fact that before we know he's been like abducted, the end of every dinner, they fucking stand up and they shake each other's hand at the dinner table. You know what I mean?
aye.
They all say,
Aye.
and they're praying, "May our minds be stronger tomorrow." The fuck?
Oh, mate, and again, possibly one of my fucking favourite scenes for the film and all, but the dad goes to see the detective and he goes, You got a minute? I would like to have a word. And he goes, "Oh, I thought this would happen. Is this about Felder Mortis?" What's that? What's Felder Mortis? He's like, "Oh, nothing. It's just a saying about the precinct."
Nice.
Oh, fucking accidentally chastised him about the wizard.
Aye.
Oh,
And the
fucking hell, man.
last line I've got is for James again, and it just says, "I've been an outlaw ever since I came into this world." You're like, fucking.
Oh, aye.
That strings, man.
Mate, what the scene I know where he finds the woman, see that's in the fake fucking show and all. He's at the diner wearing all that. And he's like the pole shop. "Oh, I have to go now." He's like, "They here for you?" He's saying, "Aye, aye." He goes to work anyway. "I'm in love with you, by the way."
Okay, coming out. He's got his hands up and all that. Aye. She's like that. She's fucking heartbroken. And she's like, "I'm really sorry. I thought it was just a job. I had no idea and all that."
Aye.
And turns out she was one of the soul sisters, wasn't
Aye. Fucking.
it? Makes you
Again, mate, it's like,
immediately think of fucking Train. Hey, soul sister.
but again, mate, it's like you're fucking. It's like filmed in two halves, really, isn't it?
Aye.
She's playing the fucking serious thing, man. He's sitting there like that. Aye, you're always there. You know what I mean? For fucking Brigsby Bear, and you're going, "Well, you fuck up."
This is a diner. She's got a name tag on, for fuck's sake.
Aye, fucking aye. But aye, on the whole, man, fucking smashing film, smashing me film. One of them, you get them every so often. Know what I mean? you stumble across them, you watch them, you go, oh, that was fucked. I've rather enjoyed that. Know what I mean? And you don't remember it ever being advertised. You don't fucking, know what I mean? You don't hear anybody fucking talking about it. And then you watch it.
It says one of my last texts to you and my drunken stupor was proper cinema. It was.
Mm.
Just a proper wee born out an idea I had a guy in middle school. In middle school, I think it's primary school.
Mm.
To us, having his pals just sitting talking about imagine a show about Brigsby. I called a bear and all that, and it goes to space. And because I'm thinking, whatever age he is, right, he's maybe ages with me in real life, this guy. So he maybe grew up watching the same things I did, like fucking Super Ted and Star Wars and all that kind of stuff. So I can imagine a primary 5 Wayne coming up with this fucking idea. But caveating it against an abduction is it's great. You don't expect it. We've probably gave it away now for somebody who wants to get into watch this film that's not going to be blind, but you'll love it. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy it, people. Who would you get out of 10, mate?
Well, for me, it's an 8. I was going to get a 7, but see when you think back on it, you're sitting watching it going, you're getting an 8 off me.
Aye.
It's just fucking...
Exact same. Thinking about it, and then I was like, do you know what? I fucking smiled all the way through this film.
Mm.
I really did, man. I was sitting there with my earphones on in the dark, man. The boys sleep beside me, sitting watching this just like that. And then I would occasionally let out the, you know what I mean, a wee lol. I was like, it's a right good film. A right good film. And thank you for suggesting it. That's 2 for 2. Definitely with me. I think you'd seen Death Star, hadn't you? Very unique movies, both of them, but done superbly.
Aye. It's like the whole thing, mate. It's like, I know we've said this in the past, but it's like, so you talk to somebody about films, man, and then it's like, somebody's just fucking, they've been told something's brilliant, so they tell you it's brilliant, and you're like, you've not seen that. Like, fucking, no, you've no. Go, aye, mate, fucking, what is it, mate? See, for years, mate, to me, I was being told American Gangster was one of the best films ever. And it is good, aye, but I'm like that. Is it, though? Is it?
It's like everybody's saying Jordan Peele's the next fucking Stanley Kubrick or something. They're all right, these films, but there's no payoff, I don't think, in his movies. I think there's a fucking tremendous build-up to fuck all, for the most part.
Well, it says to you, mate, I've went back and I watched Nope and all that again in case I was wide in the mark, and I stand by my initial thoughts. It's shite. So, no, I mean,
Get Out's probably his best one at the 3 major ones that he's done so far, I think, innit?
because I watched Us again on Netflix, and again, it's a good idea and all that, but then it just fucking, I don't know. There's one I'm sure he's a producer on or something that's coming out. I think it's called Him. I think it's about a guy who wants to be a American football player. And I think he's got to work with this fucking obsessive coach or something, but it looks a bit fucking... We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably watch it, but... Nah.
We'll see. We're fucking right, we'll see. Well, Anne, as I said earlier on, did the gaze a celebrity death match because she didn't understand the concept, basically. But you get any ones off tap your head?
Aye. Who would win a Brigsby Bear and the Bear in the Big Blue House?
Does the bear in the big blue house have a spaceship?
No, but he's seen some shit. He's been out there in the world for years, mate, out there grafting, so he's got the Big Blue House. You know what I mean? So he's had to put up with the fucking world, man. He's got life experience.
That's true.
And it's hand-to-hand combat, no weapons.
The bear in the big blue house, he's a proper looking bear. He's got claws.
He's a big bastard.
I think he would tear the face off Brigsby, to be honest with you. Don't care how many spaceships or laser beams that fucking Brigsby Bear's got. Bear in the big blue house, he's behind that big blue door, drinking himself to sleep every night, fucking growling.
Aye. just throwing fucking empty cans at the telly like I could have been somebody.
Wakes up every morning covered in honey, man. Fucking I mean,
Oh. So
it'd be fuck all against Masha and the Bear. Masha and the Bear would not fuck him. That's what I'm saying.
off. I'm telling you, man. But it's just a thought, mate. Just a thought. That was right after the cusp, that man. I was trying to think of a TV bell there, like that.
I need
But
to go into my Pixart now and get a picture of the big blue bear and make him a fucking mad alky. That's what I need to do. Brilliant, man.
sitting there with a netted vest on, just
Aye, or stains. Fucking right, man.
but so aye, there you go. Bear in the big blue house or Brigsby Bear. You decide.
Aye, and you'll need to watch both to decide. So there we go. Just gave you a treat there. Just gave you an absolute treat. However, you might struggle to find Brigsby Bear unless you rent it. I don't think it's streaming on it, is it?
Aye, I think sure I go to on fucking YouTube.
Did you pay for it? Aye.
Well, the brother's got a thing with there. He's got a
Oh,
subscription to it. Aye, so you can get it on the YouTube, Apple TV, Prime Video, and Sky Store. But Sky Store's wanting $7.99 after there, so
dirty bastards.
it's also on Google Play Movies and TV. So they're all £3.50 the other ones. So aye.
I didn't know Google
But
Play Movies was a fucking thing.
aye. But there you go, £3.50. Know what I mean? That's the price of a fucking Freddo now. And now you're getting to watch a film.
You know what? £3.50 is the price of a fucking thing with a Tic Tacs I got out the garage the other night. £3 fucking 49 or something for Tic Tacs. My boy didn't have autism and wasn't going to wreck the house if I never brought them in. I wouldn't have bought them. But
Yeah.
he wanted Tic Tacs that evening and he was getting Tic Tacs. And that was the fucking. They were bigger than the normal tub, but at the same time, you're talking fucking the size of a fag packet. £3.49. I'm like, fucking hell, man.
You
Anyway,
need to try fucking home bargains in the likes in Poundland and all that. I'm sure they fucking do them.
aye, I've found it as far to stock them anyway, so that's not so bad. So there we go, folks. That is a very healthy 16 out of 20 between the two of us for Brigsby Bear, suggested by group member Anne, who, once again, Anne, thanks very much and thanks for doing your homework for us. And next week's might not be a next week because October week.
The end of the world. But, oh, sorry. Spoiler.
Well, we're at work Monday to Thursday, and then Friday, my wains are off school, so we'll come to you when we come to you, folks. But in the meantime, what that next episode will be is down to what Chris picks off of my list between 1 and 27.
Oh, 1 and 27. Well, since we're on the 10 today, 10.
Whoa. Number 10. You'll like this. You'll like it. Not a lot, but you'll like it. Casino is number 10 on my list.
Aye.
Bobby De Niro,
and Joe Pesci there.
And obviously, Sharon Stone. Looking
Aye.
fine. Mad gambling fucking alky crack addict. But what a pair of legs she's got now.
Oh, fucking. I can see by all your faults. I can see by all of them.
Aye, so Casino, great film, mate. It was hot in the heels of Goodfellas, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember it being much longer after that. And then obviously the two of the main players in Goodfellas are in this, and I thought it was kind of up there on a par with that, with Goodfellas, and scale and spectacle and lights and story and violence and shit.
Aye. It doesn't get as much love as the old Goodfellas, but it's good people. It's a good egg.
I can't remember
Someone
that.
say shiny egg.
Scorsese as well, isn't it?
I think it is, aye.
We'll discuss that when on next pod, people. So that's this week's episode. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We'd like to thank you all for your lovely wee faces. We'd like to thank Quaint, Seismic, and native. And we'd also like to thank the 49ers for making the right choice in the next appointment of Rangers manager, who we don't know what is yet, but we'll see.
And if it's not, we will look back on this moment and go, Craig, why did you say that?
Aye, Graham Murray, man. Unveiled.
I know.
Right there, my special players. How's it going there, my special big brave boy? Didn't even talk like that, but I just imagine him to talk like that, you know what I mean? Like fucking Fred West. All right there, my lover.
Bye. If you're listening, Graham Murty, I hope you enjoyed it.
If you're listening, Graham Murty, fuck off. That Honstone at fucking Dens Park, man. What the fuck? I forgot about that. Man.
Mate, you know what that's like, mate? Obviously, you might not have watched it back in the day, but see, fucking when cunts used to, Stone Cold Steve Austin used to choke slam people. That's exactly the way they used to react. They used to hit and then go fucking up there and back down again like that. Oh, behave yourself.
That's the bottom line. What are you up to the rest of the day, mate? What are you doing? What have you get in store for your days off? Tell us.
I don't know.
Fucking no,
I mean, there's a possibility on Saturday I could be going to a gig, but I've not heard from the person who initiated the possibility of going to the gig since talking about the gig. So there might not be a gig. Count how many gigs were said in that sentence.
You might not make it to Saturday, mate, because either the sun's shining or heaven is opening on the side of you there.
Have I died?
Come into the light, my child.
Sun snatcher.
Sun snatcher, there it is, mate. Yeah, I've got what my day, and I was at my boys' parents' night last night, and the two of them get fucking glowing reports, which I'm very proud of. So we're going to get a wee takeaway tonight.
For everybody.
PlayStation's around. Have an Xbox, you fucking diamond of a child. Another bike, yes indeed.
Reach into the pocket of joy and pick out whatever you grab.
No, I'm getting takeaways. That's what I'm getting. I get fucking expensive Tic Tacs and all, so that's what I get that. But I think we're going out tomorrow for a wee somewhere today. I don't know, but see how the weather is. Apart from that, counting down the hours to see your wee face in the flesh again on Monday morning.
Oh, shaken, not stirred. But
apart from that, mate.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed it, people. And again, watch Brigsby Bear. You'll enjoy it. Oh, you might not enjoy it because it could be a Marmite movie. You know what I mean? So, I liked it. You liked it. Everybody that seems to have watched it likes it. So,
get it watched. Put your phone down for an hour and a half.
Watch Swiss Army Man, I know, because that's a wee film to watch that doesn't get a lot of love.
Absolutely smashing movie that. But apart from that, folks, we will leave you be for this week. This will be live at 5, as I keep putting on a Friday now. Live at 5 gives me time to edit and upload and for that shite. So have a great day, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Yes. Until next time. Cheery bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.